Citizens' comments ordinance.
I'd like to address them.
Okay.
I would like to see it go back the way it was and have them before instead of at the end. Oh, okay. And let me explain my reasoning why, is because I'm a resident also, and I'm sure there's gonna be a time I would like to speak about something that I don't agree with, or, you know, that I do agree with, and it's too late after the fact, so I'm putting myself in their shoes, and I agree with that they should have a right to speak before. That's just my feeling. Anybody else?
I'll agree with you. But we're still gonna go with the time limit.
Okay.
Correct?
I'm sure they are fine with that. I would be, as long as I would have my chance to say something.
And I don't think it's as much, you know, I don't have a problem with it, the way it stood. The problem I had was with everything getting out of control after that, and the rest of the meeting seemed like it's mayhem. I mean, you get cackling, carrying on, you know.
Well, there's gonna have to be order.
You know, and that's where, that's right, that's where Sir Mayor here will keep order in the meeting, and it just needs to be, you know, that's fine. I don't have a problem.
Okay, so you're saying before, like right after Pledge Allegiance?
Where it was at before.
Put it right back where it was before.
Okay. And you're going to have a time limit of 3 minutes?
Like it was before.
Maximum of 30 minutes?
30.
So, okay. Everybody else agree with that part of it?
Well, I agree with, but one thing we might want to think about is allowing 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after.
I was gonna suggest the before and after also, but one step at a time, so, yeah.
And how are you gonna justify before and after? I mean, see who can raise their hand the fastest?
No, they,
Gets to talk after? I mean, how's that gonna work?
Well,
Mr.
Because I know there's gonna be
I'll get to him just as soon as we quit discussing, okay? Thank you. So, you're saying before and after?
She's saying 15 minutes where it used to be, and 15 minutes after.
We usually don't have more
What?
than 5 anyway at one
Well,
time.
Okay,
yes
so,
and no.
okay, let me ask you this then.
Okay.
How about for, you going to put all the people that signed up to talk above at the beginning too? You gonna go back to putting them at the beginning also?
However it was before.
Okay. So, and they have a 5-minute time limit, correct? Okay. With a maximum of 8 people, okay? So you're gonna go with that also? Are you in favor of this? Yeah. So,
We can't, well, change the time limit.
You're alleviating the issue already with the time limit. Prior to, people that signed up for the agenda never had a time limit, so they could just go on forever.
Mhm,
You're
right.
at least stepping down to 5 minutes each. We kind of were going with what they were doing at the last meeting, and everybody was really getting through their spiel between 3 and 4 minutes. So, I mean, they get their topic out of the way and they go. That's where you guys have in that ordinance where after they have 5 minutes to say their spiel. After that, if you guys choose to discuss that item with them, you can, but you don't have to. And if you're running into a time restraint at that point, you can address it at the next meeting or, you know, within your comments and Alderman's comments.
And when we looked at drafting that new ordinance, what we did was look over the course of several meetings to figure out what was the highest number of people we had at any given time, and it was 8. So that way, it wasn't having an adverse impact on any citizen that wanted to have an agenda item So we went at the top limit on that, which,
And you didn't have a time frame at that point. So now you're saying no more than 8, no more than 5 minutes. That's
No more
40
than
minutes of our beginning. And we normally don't have 8 people that sign up.
No.
So,
Okay, so then, wait just 1 minute, please. So then, pardon me? Somebody else does, so just, anyway, so we're gonna go back with people that sign up. They're not gonna be part of the 5 people that get 3 minutes.
if you're wanting to do that, you can set them aside to where if they're on the agenda, then they're not in citizens' comments.
Okay,
Or you can say if you're gonna do that, you can say whatever you're addressing within your agenda that you're putting on as your topic, you're not addressing during citizens' comments. If something comes up, or say that an agenda item comes on, that they weren't aware by the time they put their name, because we're only giving them until Wednesday to put on. So say you guys decide something else needs to go on the agenda Thursday or Friday before I post it, and they want to speak on it before you vote on it, they can talk about that particular item in citizens' comments, but if it's their topic item on the agenda, they don't get to speak at both times. Do you see what I'm saying?
And then
Right, I
cut down
understand.
the
Right.
number of people that are.
You're still allowing them to speak if something that comes up that's not originally on the agenda when they put their name on there.
okay, but if there's 5 people that wanna speak, then the people that have their name written down,
Why don't you do the card system like Estes does? It's first come, first served. Whoever puts they just put index cards out, you come up, you put your name on an index card, and we know who you're gonna speak at citizens' comments. Once I have 5, the other 5 will have to wait till the end of the meeting, or if the 15 minutes doesn't run out, then that person can go in.
okay,
Sound good?
So it's a lot.
go ahead.
Okay, I really don't have a problem with what you're saying, like 5 people or, 3 people at the end, 3 people at the end.
No, 5 people at the beginning, 5 people at the end.
At the end. Okay, I don't have a problem with 3. I just want them both ways.
That's what I said, lower the number.
And
of
like
people.
on the agenda, I wouldn't be on the agenda if y'all wasn't trying to take my citizens' council. That's the only thing I get on the agenda.
Okay,
for.
Let's
we're-
do 3 and 3.
okay.
So once you get that straightened out, I won't be on the agenda.
We'll do 5 at 3 minutes.
Okay,
5
5 at 3 minutes.
Go ahead.
Perfect.
Could you not put a little committee together with maybe 2 aldermen and a couple citizens to discuss possibly putting a policy together to bring back to you as a board of aldermen to say, hey, this looks pretty good?
Sure.
That way at least you've got some citizens and some aldermen's input of what's going on.
Sure, I'll do it.
I'd rather not, I've got park and other stuff.
Hey,
Not today, sir.
Well, we can come back to it, and you can ask
Okay.
Marlon too, if you
Okay.
want.
Yeah, Marlon would probably do it.
why don't you ask the other Dave, and then we've got some citizens here.
Yeah, we got
You wanna
citizens
work
here
on
that
it,
would
Dave?
do it.
Dave says no too. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Walters, you're alderman as well.
So for right now,
Leave
so
them
for right
alone,
now,
Tom.
what we're doing is we're going to revert citizens' comments and agenda items back to the beginning as they were.
Okay,
For agenda items, it is a maximum of 8 people, no more than 5 minutes.
mhm,
Okay, they have to have their agenda item and topic into me by Wednesday prior to the meeting. Same
And this
as
is-
it was, this is for agenda.
All right, this is gonna be just like the policy until we have the citizens.
Committee gets
Okay.
together.
All right,
What
so
else?
say it again, so can we say it again?
Yeah.
So-
okay,
start
hold
over.
on just a minute.
Just,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, just a question, Mr. Mayor, with your authority, I would appoint aldermen to the committee. Or you may not be mayor pro tem.
We don't have a committee for
He's
that
got
yet.
a point.
Okay, so just to refresh, until we pass a ordinance for this, what the policy will be is we will have agenda items at the beginning. It will be no more than 8 people, no more than 5 minutes per person. Have to have their agenda topics in to be the Wednesday prior to the meeting.
Okay,
Okay?
By 5?
Yes, by 5. And then citizens' comments is going to go back to the beginning and is also gonna stay at the end. 15 minutes at each session, no more than 5 people, and they have to turn the cards in to me
And none of it
prior to
can
the meeting.
be, and the agenda items cannot
The
be.
agenda items cannot be with that particular person. If that person signs up to be on the agenda, they cannot discuss their agenda item during citizens' comment.
But they can't sign up with a miscellaneous either.
No, it'd have to be a specific topic.
I know.
Whenever
keeping
they
that the
do
same.
citizens' comments, they don't have to give me a topic,
No,
but
I
I
know
will
that.
ask them that it's not an agenda item. But we'll have the cards here, and before the meeting starts, I'm usually here by 6:30, they have a chance to come and sign up.
I think that sounds perfect.
So
Okay.
you're gonna be one of the aldermen on it?
Sure.
Any questions?
Can I please, I would love to,
Okay.
thank you.
Is there a second citizen that's gonna do, sitting out here,
Let's do what?
wants to be part of the committee to discuss this?
I worried if I was smart enough, but I'm not smart enough.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Paula?
Paula?
I think she's very well fit for the
Come on,
position.
this is helping everybody out.
Well, first of all, I'd like to see 2 aldermen on this committee.
It is.
Marlon's not here.
Marvin's
Yeah,
not
sure.
here, but I
We'll
guarantee.
appoint Marlon to this position.
That's the consequence for not being here.
That's right.
Okay.
So Paula,
Sure.
So when are you wanting to meet? That's the next question.
8:45 tonight.
Do you guys want to meet prior to this upcoming meeting, so you could possibly have something at the board meeting?
I'm available.
one thing I have to caution, for the sunshine law, since this is
We're done
a,
voting.
well, I know, but if there is a meeting, it has to be open.
Yes, most definitely. Any meetings that you guys will have to be open, you all know that though.
Okay.
We just meet here?
You'll have to, yeah,
Okay.
the alderman will have to give me, and we'll post it, just
Okay.
like a regular meeting. But yeah, if you guys want to come up to something prior to, and then that way you can have something to bring to the board if I know.
I request you to bring soda and donuts.
He's missing concession here.
Selling donuts.
Oh, yay, I love
Okay.
donuts.